back subscribers, and hello YouTube viewers. Once again, we're on the road, not going anywhere in particular, having to pick up some parts for an old Celica, and came across this property. Now, it's not abandoned. There's no way this place is being abandoned at all. If anything, it's going to be restored. But I thought I'd just get all the footage of this place before it does, so you get a bit of sort of an understanding of how bad it got before someone's decided to think, hang on, this is probably a heritage listed sort of site, which I will check. So I don't know anything about this place at all. Absolutely just a random stop, know nothing, but it caught my eye and I thought this might be of some interest to some people as well. So I'll swing the camera around, I'll show you what I'm looking at, and I think you might concur that this is a really special looking house. So just there, I've come on the motorbike, bought some spare parts at a wrecker. It is a Sunday afternoon, mid-afternoon. I'd say probably closer to 3 o'clock than anything else. And just take a look at this thing. What an absolute beauty. Now, I think it might be a school, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll take a look, just bear with me as I scramble through. But this is definitely going to be restored. I will get the drone up. There's some lovely features on this property, are just fantastic. I do love the veranda there with the enclosure. That would have had glass right around. All the windows unfortunately have been smashed. I'm hoping this gets restored. There's every suggestion that it will be. And it looks more like a homestead property that you'd normally associate with some sort of country town or large farm property. This is really at a place where this is, and I don't think it's been transported here. I think this is a house that's probably been built here, but I could be totally wrong. It has a number of 147 I can see just here. Whether or not this is actually 147, I don't know. It could have been transplanted here, I don't know. But I sort of suggested it isn't. But then again, they do such a great job of putting some of these big properties on trucks and pieces and then reassembling at whatever location. It reminds me of a school to a certain degree, but not really. But wow. It's all open, the door's right in. So I'm hoping it is getting redone. Oh look, it has been re-stumped. So that's fantastic. But what a nice place this is. Oh yeah, this has been totally gutted. I'd even suggest that this has been transplanted here. Now that I can see that all the stumps are out of concrete, and this was some home somewhere else. I'll look upstairs. There's your corrugated roof. There's no floorboards, there's no nothing. That'll all have to be done. There are a number of chimneys that are here. But then if I zoom in, you'll see how the bricks at the foundation level don't look new, but I'm not sure. Okay. So I can see at least there's like one fireplace there. There's one right there in the middle of your screen, sort of on an angle, and then you've got the third one where that red bucket is. I'm not sure if that's coming through. So you've got one there and one just there. And I guess that there's probably another one further back there somewhere from all the brickwork that's over there for the chimney. So here we have just another angle. It's directly opposite a park. So at least they've got reasonably good views, but it is quite noisy in this part of the world, even for a Sunday. The block of land's not too bad where it sits. Just make our way here. So yeah, okay, there is another fireplace that's facing this way. That's probably, you can probably see it in the middle of your screen right now. It's pointless walking in any further because there's no floorboards whatsoever. So we'll just pop out again and we'll just go a walk around. So there you have the chimneys. I do like the features at the top of the roof where the corrugated iron is. Just terrific. I do like the vents as well to vent out the loft or the ceiling space. This must be the back area. I'll assume there must be a laundry here, but obviously there's nothing to look at. It's pretty much stripped of everything. Yeah, just gives you another angle. Big rooms, absolutely huge rooms. It sort of reminds me of a school, but then not really. But it also reminds me of maybe a country hospital with the way the verandas are with the glass. Maybe to put the patients out there to get some sun. This is just the last angle. This is probably one of the better homesteads I've seen. It's just fantastic. You can see that the train station's just there. Some of you guys will probably be able to work out where I am. I'm in the sort of northwest side of the suburbs in Melbourne. Yeah, this is terrific. I think whoever's doing the renovations or putting it back together, they've tried to keep everything they possibly can that came with the house, which is just great. So here we are back at the front. I'll just get one more sort of street view, I guess we'll call it, of the property. But that's fantastic. Absolutely the best. I'm glad I stopped. I'm glad it caught my eye. So once this is done, this does look totally out of place and it'll catch anyone's eye once it's all painted up with maybe Federation colours or whatever the colours they use. But very impressive. Now I have been lucky enough to talk to some locals and they have said the house was always here. There used to be basketball hoops. There used to be a family that used to live there. It has been sold and it looks like someone's going to bring it back to its former glory, which is just fantastic. So as I've said probably numerous times because I can't help myself, this property stands out like no one's business, and once it's brought back to its previous first built sort of look, it's going to stop everyone just to have a look at it. So it's just interesting. So no, it wasn't a hospital or a kindergarten or a school or anything like that. Always been a family home, and some of them are sort of suggesting it wasn't all that long ago, a year or two, when it was sold, and now it's been gutted to be totally renovated. Now directly opposite the this homestead we're looking at, and it very much used to be a homestead. It's probably been a homestead all its life. There's a plaque here highlighting the fact that it was the farm smithy to Sunshine Harvester Works. So there used to be a huge factory right here, and I'm assuming that house was somehow associated with it, either as the caretakers or the owners of the business. But as you can see, it was a huge place. Now it's sporting goods. It's sporting fields for kids to come and play. It looks like there's a baseball diamond here. I've just got to watch the glare of the sun, so I do apologise for that. Maybe if I come over this way and just bear with me, I'll get into some shade. Hopefully this will help. Yeah, that's a bit better. So there's a baseball diamond. So this was a large factory right here, and just in the distance is that house, which is just there. And just check out the gates to this factory, and they're still here too. So very much a heritage sort of location. I will look it up at the State Library and see if I can find any old footage, and maybe one of the house as well. But if I can't, I can't. So what I'll do is I'll get the drone up next and we'll just check out the area by drone to give us a better picture of where this actually is. So I'll just quickly show you this as well while I'm here. Oof, this glare from the sun is terrible. Basically, these gates were erected to the memory of Hugh Victor Mackay, the founder of the Sunshine Harvester Works. So they made harvesting equipment for farmers back in the day. I'll just try to get the angle of these gates. And it was by the citizens of Sunshine and the employees of the company as a token of their admiration and esteem, 1954. Okay, so there's every chance that might be the house over there. So here we are at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As I've said numerous times, this is just me riding a motorbike, picking up some parts for my son and for our classical sort of 1982 Toyota Celica. And this caught my eye. And once again, if you do like the video, by all means, click on the like button or the thumbs up icon. Please consider subscribing. Subscribing does not cost you 1 cent, but it really does help the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day. And thank you for your time for watching the video.